everybody, this video I'll be sharing with you the symbol that you need to know in Form 4 Chapter 4 sets. So the first symbol is this. Now I believe you have seen this symbol before in Form 1. So this symbol is called elements of unsur bagi. For example, if I tell you set A consists of 1, 2 and 3. So things inside of set A we are called elements unsur. So for example 2 is an element in set A, right? It is unsur bagi set A. So instead of writing so long words, so we will put this symbol. 2 is an element of set A. 3 is found in set A. So we can say that 3 is an element of set A. Let's say 4. 4 is not in set A. So we can write it as 4 is not an element of set A. Next, the symbol that you need to know is this. So this is called universal set semester. So usually you will see this symbol in the beginning of the question. So they will say like this. Okay, so things in universal set, for example, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the purpose of giving you universal set is so that everybody will have the same answer and you only need to choose from the things given inside. Okay, so now you know that things in universal sets are 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then they ask you to find set A. So set A is odd number. Okay, set A, odd number. Now, which odd number do you need to list? So you can only choose from universal set. So things in set A will be 5, 7. So these two are odd number in universal set. 5, 7. Okay, one more example. So if I tell you universal set are 1, 2, 3, 4. So set B, okay, set B, let's say I tell you it is even number. So which even number do you want to list? So you can only choose from this universal set semester. So even number 2 and 4. 2, 4. Next, the symbol that you need to know is this or this. So this is called empty set kosong. So you use this symbol when you have nothing to list out. For example, I tell you that, okay, universal set 1, 2, 3. Then set A's are number bigger than 3. Then you can only choose from this universal set, correct? But then universal set has only 1, 2 and 3. So you want number that is bigger than 3. There's no such thing, correct? So we say that A is equals to empty set. Alright, one more example. So now if I tell you the universal sets are 2, 4, 6 and 8. But I want set A to be odd number, nombor ganjil. Okay, so look at this universal set. Is there any odd number? We have 2, 4, 6, 8 only. So there's no odd number at all. So we say that A, it is empty set. Clear? The next symbol will be this. So this is called subset. Now how we use the symbol is, okay, if I tell you in set A, there are 2 elements, 1 and 2. In set B, there are 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 elements, 1, 2, 3. So what is the relationship of set A and set B? Now in set A, we found 1 and 2 only. But set B, you can also see 1 and 2 inside, right? So everything in set A can be also found in set B. So we say that the relationship is subset. So we write it as A is the subset of B, meaning everything in set A can be found in set B. Now, if you reverse it, it gives you different meaning. Can we write B is and subset? It is a subset of A. If you write like this, meaning things in set B, everything in set B can be found in A. Is it correct? Things in set B got 3. 3 cannot be found in set A. So if you write like this, wrong. So we say that B is not a subset of A. One more. Okay, if I tell you set, let's say Q. Okay, set Q has 2, 4, 7. Okay, these 3 elements. Okay, then set P. Okay, set P has only 4 and 7. So what is the relationship of set P and Q? Now, do you see they have some similar element inside? 4. This one 4. 7, 7. So everything that in set P, 4, 7 can also be found in set Q. So we say that this relationship is P is a subset of Q. Can we reverse it? No. If you write Q is a subset of P, meaning everything in Q can be found in P, which is not true. In Q, we have 2, but we cannot find 2 in set P, right? So we say that Q is not a subset of P. Subset, there is another way of asking. Other than asking the relationship, another way of asking is, so they will give you set A, let's say we have 1, 2, and 3. So these 3 elements also. Then they ask, how many subset does set A have? So how many subset does set A have? So how many subset? So another meaning of subset is how many small combination that you can break down in set A. So set A we have 1, 2, 3. So the subset of set A, it can be 1 alone, it can be 2 alone, it can be 3 alone. What other combination? So it can be 1, 2. Then it can be 2, 3. Next, it can be 1, 3. Is there any more? It can be 1, 2, 3. Are we done? No. One last one will be this empty set. So that is a faster way to find out there are how many subset in a set. So you can always use 2 to the power of n to determine number of subset. So n is number of elements. Now in set A, how many elements? So we have 1, 2, and 3. Right? 1, 2, and 3. So there are 3 elements, meaning we can write it as 2 to the power of 3. So 2 to the power of 3 answer is 8 subsets. So let's count and see. Are there 8 subsets? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. Next, the symbol that you need to know is this. So we call it as intersect, persilangan. Okay, in another word, you can understand it as repeat. Okay, things that repeat. Okay, let's say A, we have 2, 4, 5. Set B, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the question asks, list A intersect B. So when you see this symbol, you understand that it is repeat. So anything that repeated in set A and set B. So we have 2, we have 5. It's just 2 and 5 repeated, right? So our answer will be A intersect B will be 2, 5. Things that repeat. The last symbol that you need to know is this. So this symbol is called union, kesatuan. You can understand this symbol as everything. Okay, you want everything. So for example, if I tell you set A as 1, 2, set B 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the question asks you to list A union B. So when you see this symbol, union, meaning everything in set A and set B, you want it all. So your answer will be A union B is everything, which is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Things that repeated, write once only. So we just have to write 1, 2, 3, and 4.